Imagine this, a world where your name is synonymous with elegance, success, and untouchable wealth. You're not just wearing the brand, you are the brand. But here's the secret that nobody talks about. Luxury isn't about having money. It's about creating a perception. A perception that can turn you into a millionaire if you play your cards right. Today, we'll break down the exact steps to build a luxury brand from scratch and make your mark in the elite world of high-end business. And trust me, you don't need to be born into money to do this. You need the blueprint. But before we dive in, what if I told you that the window of opportunity for building a luxury brand is shrinking? Every day, the competition grows. Every single day. If you don't act now, you risk being left behind. So, stay with me until the end of this video because the last point might just be the game changer that sets your luxury brand apart. All right, let's get into it. How do you build a luxury brand from scratch? We'll break it down into 6 essential steps. Step 1. Every luxury brand starts with a story. But not just any story. A compelling, aspirational narrative that makes people feel. Think about the greats, Chanel, Ferrari, Rolex. They didn't sell products, they sold dreams. What's your story? Maybe it's about overcoming odds. Maybe it's inspired by heritage. Or maybe it's driven by a vision of perfection. This story will be the heartbeat of your brand. People don't just buy luxury products, they buy into an idea. And if your story resonates, you've already won half the battle. And no, I just want to get rich is not a brand story. Save that for your personal journal. Step 2. Define your unique value proposition. Now, if you've got your story, here's the next piece of the puzzle. Why should anyone choose your brand? This is your unique value proposition, or UVP. It's not enough to be luxurious. You have to be different in a way that makes luxury lovers stop in their tracks. Maybe it's craftsmanship, sustainability, or an ultra-rare material that nobody else has access to. Whatever it is, your UVP is the reason your brand must exist in the crowded world of luxury. If you don't have one, your brand's just another face in the crowd. But what happens when you've defined your brand? How do you convince people that you belong in their world of exclusivity? Let's move on. Step 3. Luxury is visual. Your aesthetic has to communicate prestige before anyone even touches your product. Think about the brands you admire. Whether it's the unmistakable red soles of a Louboutin or the sleek, minimal design of a Tesla, the look is everything. And no, slapping on a gold label doesn't magically make something luxurious. Unless your goal is to look like a supermarket discount brand. Take time with this. Your logo, packaging, and even the fonts you choose should exude luxury. Everything should say, "We are worth it." This is where you create emotional connection through visuals. You're not just selling products. You're selling status, elegance, and exclusivity. Next, let's talk about one of the most powerful psychological tools in the luxury world: scarcity. Ever wonder why high-end brands always have wait lists? It's because luxury is more desirable when it's hard to get. People want what they can't have. So here's the trick. Create exclusivity around your brand. Limited editions, private releases, and member-only collections make your customers feel like they're part of an elite club. This not only raises the perceived value of your products, but it also creates urgency. If they don't act fast, they miss out. Simple as that. But now that you've created desire and exclusivity, how do you price it? Let's talk about that. Price is not just about covering costs in the luxury world. It's a statement. Your price tells the world how much your brand is worth. And here's the kicker. If you price too low, you're telling people you're not really luxury. Price your product like it belongs in the elite class. But be ready to back it up. If people are paying thousands for your product, they expect more than just quality. They expect exclusivity and experience. Think of it this way. The higher your price, the more people will respect and desire your brand. Would you buy a luxury watch for $20? Exactly. Finally, no luxury brand is built alone. Partnerships can elevate your brand to new heights. Look at how fashion brands collaborate with high-end designers, or how luxury cars partner with elite sports events. This is where you connect with influencers and other brands that scream prestige. The right partnerships don't just expand your reach, they validate your place in the luxury world. Choose partners that elevate your brand's image and open doors to new, affluent audiences. But here's the real question. What's next once you've built this empire? Let's talk about the future.
If you found this video valuable and want more exclusive insights into how to build wealth, tap that subscribe button. Join the Luxera Chronicles community, where we're not just building brands, we're building legacies. And believe me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.